What's up, veterans, military? Hey, today we're going to be talking about why you can't get an increase to your VA disability benefits. Let's get into it. So, you gotta wake up. Wake up, veterans. Wake up, military. The VA is not going to help you. Like, I thought the same way back when I got out, back in 2017. I thought, hey, you know, I'm a motherfucker hard charging United States Marine. Alright. But when I put in my claim, the VA didn't give, they didn't care about me. When I was with VFW, VSO, that first veteran service organization, it was absolutely IBS trash, if you know what I mean. Y'all know what I mean. But how do we combat this? Yeah, you may put in that claim and you're gonna get discouraged. You may even get mad and salty, like I did. I put in my claim for a couple of things, got denied for everything except for tinnitus and migraines, which they gave me a 0%. Like, here you go, thank you for your service, 10%. Get out of here. And I was salty about it back in 2017. I didn't even look at the VA up until 2020, December of 2020. Thanks to one of my good buddies of mine, I ride, motivate, kill, talking back and forth. You know, I'm like, hey, you know, whatever case may be. But you know, we need those type of friends, you know, to push us to better for ourselves. And you know, I appreciate that because it definitely. I started my intent to file December 2020, and I started reading. I started reading the CFR 38, or the Code of Federation Regulation, which gives a basic understanding of what VA disabilities a veteran can put in a VA claim for to get a compensation for. Okay, cool. However, the CFR 38 is nothing without the M21-1 Adjudication Procedures Manual. And in that manual, that's the manual that the VA raters are going to be evaluating each claim. So, yeah, okay, for migraines, you need this, and that. Okay. Vague. It's very vague, prostrating. But if you go into the M21, it explicitly explains what it is, what a veteran needs to do to get a 50% rating for migraines. What a veteran needs to do to get a 70% rating for PTSD. What a veteran needs to do to get service-connected for a sleep apnea VA claim. What they're specifically looking for. But a lot of veterans miss this. Obviously, active duty missed this because they don't really teach us this in our transition assistance class. TAPS, TRS, whatever they're calling it nowadays. And even more so, whenever we're active duty, our leadership is preventing us, cock block, motherfucking, us from going to medical. Why? Oh, we look weak. Weak? Why? You're not even looking towards VA disability, but we're trying to treat ourselves while we're active duty. So, take me for example. When I was in the Marine Corps, I got in an accident, vehicle accident, post-deployment, prior to changing duty stations. Went to Europe, whatever case may be, and it was like night and day. Leaving Cali, nice 80-degree beach weather, to, you know, 30-degree, it's snowing outside. Is that a wild boar that I just saw run across, riding my little bicycle in the motherfucking snow? No, hey, so I'm over here being looked at to lead Marines in physical fitness, work, life, whatever, you know, coaching, mentoring and coaching. That's all, you know, the Marine Corps way. Hey, I ride, motivate, kill. But how am I supposed to motivate, mentor, and coach my Marines if I'm not going to seek medical treatment when I'm hurting? And I was hurting for a good minute. And it took maybe 3 weeks to a month for me to actually be like, hey, I'm going to medical. I don't care what you want to say about me, but for me mentally and physically to get back to where I was, I need to go into medical. Take your ass to medical. Because a lot of veterans, active duty, are still not getting into medical. And the absence of medical evidence really hurts us whenever we try and put in a VA disability claim. Why? Because we don't have anything to base anything off of. It's just our word against the VA. And the VA is looking at our service treatment record, or our STRs, from our active duty time period. And it's like, well, you have no complaints of back issues. You have no complaints of sleep apnea. You have no complaints of any mental health disorders. How are we supposed to get you anything? You know what I'm talking about? And especially whenever we transition, separate from the military, we're over there. Well, I know, life hits us. Hey, whatever the case may be. We don't see a doctor. We don't see a psychiatrist for years. I get it. But prior to getting back into the VA disability claims process, I recommend for you to get into a doctor. Look at, go over your service treatment record if you can obtain it. If there's any injuries that you did obtain in the military, see if you can reach back to any active duty time buddies. Maybe they're out now. See if they can provide you with a personal statement / buddy statement in the absence of medical evidence. But if you have injuries that were clearly started in the military, but you don't have any medical records on that from your service treatment record, work with your primary care provider. It may be hard for VA medical providers, but it's not impossible. You just got to take a little, extra initiative on that. Worst case, Minute Clinic. I got a good veteran on here. He's always like, hey, we're just going back and forth. ER visits, Minute Clinic. They're easy to get a diagnosis. They'll look at your medical records, like, oh yeah, you've been having this issue for years. Why don't you have a diagnosis? Diagnose you, get you the treatment and the medication that you need. Hey, you take that back. You don't have to take it back, but as a formality, take it back to your primary care provider. Hey, I got a diagnosis. When and what now? Baby. So there's different tips and tricks that you can do to get service connected for any VA disability claim, as well as getting an increase. If you're already service connected, that's half the battle. Now, if you're trying to max out each disability that you have in pursuit of 100% permanent total benefits, because there's a difference between having 100% and having 100% permanent total. Not a big difference, but a slight difference when it comes to specific things, depending on which state you reside in. So, hey, y'all like the type of content? Let your boy know. Leave a comment down below on your VA disability claims journey. Until next time, y'all know what time it is. A fucking Devo out. Stay Gucci with it.